Dear President, ICAI, and Council members, this is my humble request to you to take the bold decision and one time decision. Please do not play the Mickey Mouse game like this. What you guys are thinking of we students' life? Do you think we are just simply the playing material for you? What the things that you are thinking? What is there in your brain? Please wash out your brain and then take a bold decision. My dear President and Council members, have you ever think what the trouble your CA students are really facing in their life? Have you ever come to the ground and where are the shoes that students are wearing and walk on the street where the students are walking? My dear respected President and Council members, please understand the pain of these students, the situation that students are undergoing, how you are planning. The May 2020 exam, you have postponed for 1 month. Reach to June. From June, you have postponed to July. Finally, you have cancelled. In the month of July, there were just 3 months left out for November 20 exam. When you have cancelled the exam, there are just 3 months left out for the November 2020 exam. Then after all the students, they think that, okay, I have left out with only 3 months for my November exam. Then after all the students came back to their home or they went wherever it is feasible for them, they took the rest of 1 week, 2 weeks, and then they start their preparation focusing the November exam. In the first week of the in the last week of the September, you guys, I don't understand what the webinar you are conducting, and in that webinar you have given the commitment that exam will be held on the predetermined date, that is from the 1st of November. Student further prepare, student increase their stamina, student increase the gear of their vehicle and further prepare for the November 2020 exam, which was to be held from the 1st of November. Then after again you come with the notification of something opt-out, notification after notification, lots of things. You are simply doing nothing, sitting in that chair, and finally just before 20 days you have cancelled the exam. Who gave you right? Dear President? The President of ICAI and Council member, this is my open challenge from this student. This is my open challenge. Sunil Prasad Silwal, CA Final World Course. You can suspend me. You can suspend. It is really shameful to be the student of such a shameful council members. It is really shameful to be the student of ICAI. In the history of ICAI, the current council members, including the president, you have done nothing on behalf of such a glorious profession of the India. CA, such a glorious profession of the India. You have raped the professional ethics. You have raped the professional ethics. Then you are teaching the professional ethics to the student. What you are going to teach to your students? What you can teach to your students? What you can teach? I understand circumstances is so tough. Circumstances is very difficult. It is not under control of any one person. It is not under control of any nation also. If does this corona new to you just in this month, just do you mean that yesterday only all these circumstances that comes to you that doesn't allow you to conduct the exam? Does this You didn't know that Diwali, Durga Puja and Deepavali will come, will be there in the month of November. You never know that. What makes you to take the decision? What makes you to play like this with the future of students, with the mindset of student, and with the spirit of student? What you are thinking? What is there in your brain? Please go and check. Go to the medical. And all of the council members, this is my open challenge. You can suspend me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for my personal life. But the way, this is my 10th year. This is my 10th year in CA profession. And I have seen and faced the 10 president, 10 council members in my CA career. Among them, you, current president, are the worst ever I have seen. Not only me, ever CA profession has faced in the life. I understand Corona is making difficult everyone's life, not only CA profession, not only engineer profession, not only doctorate, not only any other things. This is tough. This is difficult for every profession and everywhere. But why you are making first plan like as if you will conduct the exam, yeah, exam will be conducted, exam will be conducted. Finally, postpone the exam. Now you have postponed the exam to be held starting from the 20th November. Do you guarantee that exam will be conducting from the 20th November? Or again you will just 1 week or 2 weeks before 20th November, you will again postpone the exam. What is the reason? You have to clarify the reason that you are doing the postponement of the exam. You should come with the reason. You should come with the fact. What is the reason? Is it really due to Corona? Or is it really due to Deepavali, Durga Puja and Deepavali only? Or it is because of you guys' inefficiency? Do you think that student doesn't know anything else? You guys are not at all doing anything else. You are not at all prepared for the exam. You are not at all prepared for the examination centers. You are not at all prepared for the upcoming difficulties that will be facing, and all in sudden you are coming just one night, 1 day before, 2 days before, 2 weeks before, you took a decision to cancel the exam. Do you know how much it is hampering the students' brain? If the examination was not possible in the November, what are the basic things that you have to prepare? I'll tell you in my finger. You have to prepare the number of students that are going to attend the exam. Based on that, you have to prepare the examination center material, stationary material, and the invigilator, and you have to prepare for the exam. Other whatever other supervisor, manager, whoever will be there. Have you really prepared all those things, and you have committed in the first week of the October? You have committed that exam. Yes, student prepare, exam will be held on the specified date. Have you really prepared those things, and you have given the commitment, or that commitment were the just fault vague commitment? What the ethics you are teaching? What the ethics? Dear president, it is open challenge to you. What the ethics you have learned? You are such an unethical person. You are such a. There is in the history of the CA profession, you are the one and only one such an unethical, unprofessional, childish person who cannot take the decision, person who cannot lead the profession. This is my open challenge. Please vacate the position of president. Please vacate the position of president. And this is my If I can guarantee, dear president, if I was there as a president of ICI, I could have taken the much more bold and much more mature decision than you are taking. The advice should be, do you council member are really doing some webinar, taking consulting with all the students, consulting with all the private faculties, huh? and consult with the government agencies, consult with the respective uh, state authorities, consult with the respective municipalities, wherever it is possible. Please, please conduct the systematic, like please conduct the meeting and make some coordination cell, and then after liaison officer, you can appoint the liaison officer who will go and make the research, visit all over the India, and then after come to know that what is the exact situation is happening, whether exam to be conduct is really possible or not. What is the why I am concerning about the exam should be conduct is, if at all you are not possible, suppose even for 20th November 2020 exam is not possible, and if you directly postpone the exam for another 1 month or 2 months, what will happen? What is the consequence? Consequence is, there are millions of students whose hometown is in different place and exam center is in different city. Hometown is in different village, and examination center is different city. For me, what happens? I'll tell you my story. What happens for me? My hometown is 160 kilometers away from the city, which is my examination center. Just in the first week of the October, hearing your webinar, I took a decision to come to the city, and I'm staying in the hostel. Do you know how risky it is to stay in the hostel? And what is the option left out with me? I have no option left out. I am staying in the hostel, and I was preparing since 1st October till yesterday. I was preparing peacefully for my exam. Yesterday you have postponed it. And even we have a doubt that whether you will conduct the exam on the 20th November also. Now, where will I go? Should I go back to my hometown and again come to the city? And at the time being, my main concern is whether in the 20th November you will conduct the exam or not. With such an incapable, inefficient, and unprofessional and unethical person like you, council member from ICI, and their respected president, it is highly frustrating. It is extremely frustrating to a student like me. It is not, this frustration is not from myself only. This frustration is there with the entire millions of students. Entire student all over the India, Nepal, and all over the country, wherever we have a examination center. This is highly frustrating decision. Now, this is my open challenge. I would like to advise. This is my humble request, dear president and council member. If on 20th November 2020 also, if examination is not possible,